Tuning in a homeroom with smooth. Class is now in session.
Hi, y'all. Um, I'm Smooth. This is episode 157. Um, it's rightly titled Healthcare. I'm gonna talk about um my recent trip to the ER in more depth. And like what's going on with me as a person in more depth because now I have more information or more lack thereof of detailed information, which gives me more information in a way. But anyway, let's get started here. So Saturday, you know, no other way to say this. I was throwing up blood on Saturday, just straight up. I was throwing up blood. Let me do this, just a little bit. All right, cool. So I was throwing up blood on Saturday. Um, Uh, is there any particular reason why I was throwing the blood? No, no, there was no reason at all that I was throwing the blood. None that I can think of. None that I can think of at all. Like I don't know. I don't know why I was throwing the blood. I was just throwing the blood. It just happened. Um, I woke up that day, headache. Had a headache. Um, I was sweating a bit. Um, but mostly just had a headache. And I was like, okay. Um, Something's not right here, but I'm like, you know what? It's a migraine. Maybe, just maybe, I'm just bugging. I'm just, my body's just not right. I didn't get enough sleep. Maybe I went to bed at a different time than I thought I went to bed because I was playing video games that night. So I was like, okay, could have went to bed and woke right back up. Whatever. I'm gonna just go right back to sleep. Okay, so cool. Boom, go back to sleep. Wake up. Feel a bit, feel a lot a bit better actually. I get up. I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. I I get up and I start to try and start my day, and boom, immediately again I have a headache. You know what I'm saying? My stomach's kind of hurting a bit. Um, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just play video games and take my mind off of it anyway, and I'll be okay. So I played Spider-Man that day. I'm playing Spider-Man. I think I played some Digimon too that day. I was just playing games. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I probably just need to eat. That might be what it is. Maybe I'm hungry. I haven't ate since 6 p.m. the day before, which this is now Friday. Day before Friday, I'm on Saturday. I'm like, all right, so let me go cook some food. I'm like, in the meantime, I'll hook myself up with a protein shake, and then I was planning on going to the gym later. Like that was my plan. I was like, I'm due to take this protein shake, eat, let it digest, go to the gym, have a great workout. Everything's fine, peachy. Everything's fine. Needless to say, no. I drunk most of the protein shake, not all. And then I started to feel better. And then immediately I started to feel worse. I felt so bad. I just ended the stream. I don't remember quite what or why what I said, but I was just like, yo, I'm done. I'm out. I'm in the stream. So I end the stream. Um, in the stream, I get off. I Oh my god, there's something in my eye. Why does this always happen? Why does this happen while I'm on stream? Jesus Christ. But yeah, my I oh yeah, what I forgot to say is before that, which is why I was like, I'm probably need to eat. I felt like I wanted to throw up. I felt like I wanted No, that was after I did the protein shake. Yeah, so I am in the right order. So I felt like I'm about to throw up. Um, I go to the bathroom, you know, and I'm like, man, I'm not really about to throw up. I'm tripping. Like I'm like, I wonder what it is. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm about to throw up? Like I kind of get in front of the toilet and I'm like, nah, nah, nah. You a G, you not finna throw up. Like we not doing this. You ain't even been drinking. Like I hadn't been drinking in like 2 weeks. Like I ain't been out nowhere. I ain't went no nothing. I was just cooking food and eating good, healthy. I was eating healthy. That's the part that was blowing my mind. I was being healthy. Um, and my body went psycho. Um, lack of a better word. So I go back to my room. I get back on the game, and that's when I finally get off. That's when I finally get off because I'm playing, and then I finally just get off. I'm like, look, I feel terrible. So now I'm just chilling on my phone. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm laying in the bed. I don't want to get up. I'm like, man, I can't stay in bed all day like this. This is a perfectly good day. I could be outside. I could be going somewhere. I could be getting something done. You know what I'm saying? At least working out or whatever. So I go back downstairs. Obviously my food had already been heated up. I had to reheat it. And I'm like, I'm gonna eat. Um, but before I could even do that, once I reheated the food, I got back upstairs. I felt even more sick, and I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, fine, I'm just gonna let myself throw up. Immediately, I throw up almost like every part of that protein shake. And mind you, like now, like I could see there was red in the throw up when I initially threw up. Like I threw up so bad, like you know what I'm saying? Like it even came out my nose. Okay, it even came out my nose. That's how bad I threw up. It was like it even came out my nose. And then yeah, and then after that I threw up blood. Like the next the next thing was just straight blood. It was just straight dark red blood. It was like I was like, what the heck is this? And then I'm like, I did it again. It was more blood. And I'm like, So when I got ready to throw up again, I was like, I was like, I'm gonna hold myself together because I'm like, I'm not going to die right here in front of the toilet. I'm not doing it. I'm not dying in front of a toilet. That's what I told myself. I'm not dying in front of a toilet. I'm meant for more than this. This cannot be how I go. I'm not going to throw up my internal organs into this toilet. Like that's not gonna happen. So I gather myself together. Like I was in there another like 10, 15 minutes just struggling. And then once I got myself together, I was like, okay, I have myself together now. I drove myself to the ER. I get there, I tell them what happened. They run blood tests. They do an x-ray. They give me some meds. The COVID test me. Negative. Nothing wrong with my blood work. I'm like, nothing's wrong with my blood work. Chest x-ray, nothing's on the x-ray. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm good, but I don't feel good. I feel terrible and I feel like doom and gloom. Like I feel like doom and gloom. Like honestly, I feel like doom and gloom. So Sunday happens. Sunday happens. I still feel like doom and gloom. Still feel like doom and gloom. Uh Monday happens. Might happen. Still feel like doom and gloom, but I've scheduled an appointment on Sunday for Tuesday to go see my primary care physician. So today, guess what today is? Today's Tuesday. I go see my primary care physician. I'm like, finally, I'm like, somebody's gonna give me some answers. Somebody's gonna help me figure this out, right? I go in there. It's my first time going in there. You know, they get to ask me all sorts of questions: your sexual history, your drug usage, your lack thereof, tobacco usage, alcohol usage. They ask me everything under the sun. Your family's medical history. They ask me everything, and I'm like, all right, cool. You got all the information you need. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. You know. So the doctor comes in, obviously they check my vitals and whatever. Doctor comes in. He's like, okay, so tell me what happened. Already told it to the nurse. I told it to him. I run him back through the same story I just told you guys. And he's like, huh. He's like, all right, let me, he got the tool out. He got to listen to me breathe. He was like, okay, all right. He's like, all right, pull your shirt up to your chest. I'm what I'm saying, feel around on your stomach. He feels on just my right side, and he taps my left side. That's it. He just briefly taps my left side, and he goes, okay. He's like, okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? Stay right here. I'm gonna go see a special. I'll be right back. I've never seen a doctor leave a room that fast ever in my life. Never seen a doctor leave a room that fast. And he's like, yeah. So he comes back with a referral. I was like, what? People been talking about this particular primary care like facility. You know what I'm saying? This facility, like they don't give you referrals or none of that. They don't typically do that. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna see you. We're gonna see you. He immediately referred me. Immediately, immediately. Mind you, we only been around each other 15 minutes. He's like, yeah, you're gonna call this number, blah 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 blah. Set up an appointment. You'll be good. I'm like, all right, cool, fantastic, right? Cool, fantastic, lovely. I'm like, great. I can be seen, and hopefully I can get like my life together back on track because I've been eating bland food as they've told me that I had to eat for the last couple of days, and it sucked. I've been eating bland food. I've been eating soup, chicken noodle soup. Like all I've had today is chicken noodle soup and a smoothie, like which is like with vegetables like kale and strawberries and spinach and banana and something else. It was solid. It's solid smoothie and soup, chicken noodle soup. That's it. That's all I had. All I had today. So I'm like, dang, I'm still gonna be on this eating super bland. Like I want to eat like more stuff, and I bought more stuff like to eat, but I'm scared to eat it because I don't know what's going on. I literally don't know. I don't know. Normally I'm more positive and optimistic, but they literally said they referred me to a gastrointestinal dude, and like I'm gonna get a scope stuck down my throat, and they're gonna knock me out, and they're gonna figure out what the heck is going on with me, and then yeah, yeah, we're gonna see what's going on. Um, Hopefully it's something not too crazy. Y'all, I'm gonna ask you guys to pray for me. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do is just ask y'all to pray for me. And hopefully that yeah, things get better. Things get better. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Um, yeah, yeah. Just shocked. Just shocked. I don't know how to feel. And hopefully you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, or night whenever you hear this, wherever you're listening, um, or watching. I'm out.